I've talked some about Missouri on these video clips. Let's switch states to Montana. 1 John 5 says something remarkable. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not burdensome. Jesus, the son of David, had taught John the Apostle what David in Old Testament times knew so well. The rules of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, even much fine gold, sweeter also than honey and drippings of the honeycomb. Psalm 19. When the Bible speaks about God and salvation, it tells the truth. It also tells the truth when it speaks about the natural world, like honey. Years ago, when I cut down trees for a living in the northern Rockies, I was raiding a bee tree one brisk Montana morning, probably -10 Fahrenheit. I had cut a big ponderosa pine the day before. It was hollow, and in the hollow was a beehive. So after the cold had slowed down the bees, I began to scoop out what came to over 50 pounds of honey. As the waxy goo flowed into plastic-lined boxes, I smeared a glob of it into my mouth. Nothing is sweeter than fresh, wild honey. But this honey got revenge. An invisible bee stung me right under the tongue. It felt like there was a C-clamp on my temples. My tongue swelled so big I couldn't talk. It wasn't pleasant, but I figured all that honey was worth the pain of the sting. John said God's love makes God's commandments not burdensome. Like David said, God's rules are sweeter than honey. The son of David said his load was easy and his burden light. There's a pattern there. We often sacrifice for the sweet. That could be a grade, a relationship, a win in athletics, or the shot at a choice career. The goal justifies the pain. Learning God's Word doesn't come without some stings and setbacks, nor does obeying His commands. But the yield of the pain will eventually be honey.